Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is the n00b Warrior, and welcome back to my K-pop reaction channel. I post new K-pop reaction videos here almost every single day, so if you like this video and you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button. Check out some other stuff on the channel. Today, I'm very excited because I get to react to a brand new boy group debut. This is X1. If you didn't already see it, I just uploaded my reaction to the title track MV, or the like main track Flash. Spoiler alert, it's incredible. I love it. So I'm doing the full album reaction for the mini album. So yeah. Like I said, I also did a K-profile reaction for X1, which I like to do anytime I react to an artist for the first time. So if you want to check that, both of those links will be at the very top of the description below, so you could go watch those and then come back to this if you want. I will be listening to Flash again as part of this album reaction, but obviously this won't be a true reaction for Flash because I've already heard the song once. Other than that, yeah, I'm excited. What I heard with Flash made me extremely excited to want to hear more. Curious if they keep the same kind of sound, or if they branch out and try some different genres, do like a sampling, or what's going on. I don't know what to expect. I didn't watch Produce 101 at all, so I don't know anything about them except what's on the K-profiles, and I haven't heard any performances from any of them except I watched Flash. So here we go. This is the intro. It's 2 minutes and 11 seconds, which is honestly kind of long for an intro track, which is interesting. It's almost like a normal song length at that point.
Hey.
The textures
Hey.
that are layered there. Oh, that piano. Oh, I'm gonna love this whole album, huh?
Stand up.
What's with that guitar? That came in hard. Okay.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, yeah. Fly high, fly high, fly high.
I love this harmonics over this guitar with that weird synth in the background.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up now. Fly. 이제 진짜 시작이야. 우리가 서갈 여행의 첫 페이지야. 시간이 돼서 가슴이 뜨거워. 불꽃이 power. 오래 지금 하나 위로. 내가 한쪽 날개가 될게. 내가 한쪽 날개가 될게. 지금을
This
기억해.
rap line.
날고 있어. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't love this chorus. The instrumental during the chorus is a little bit repetitive. The rap line, what they just did, was really good. And the rest of the production that's not during that little chorus, like the whole intro, actual intro to the intro, very cool. Is there an outro to the intro? No, okay. Okay, so, what I was saying is, for stand-up, it starts very, very, very cool. The different textures of, like, that jazzy kind of just piano scale coming in, and then you get the textures of the different synths, and then the electric guitar first drops in, and then you get the first bit of vocals. It's almost like an inspirational, like, stand up, stand up. I love the first, like, minute, probably, of that intro. Maybe it's slightly less than a minute. And then I feel like the actual instrumental during the chorus with that electric guitar doesn't switch up enough. And so they just kind of, like, I don't know, it stagnated a little bit, I feel. Like, that intro could have been, like, 1 minute and 20 seconds and been, like, super, super incredibly hyped the whole time. Whereas this way, it was, like, really, really, really cool, and then, like, huh, okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, Okay, it's really, really cool. Okay, sweet. That's just my opinion. I do like it. I think it's a cool intro. I think it's cool that there was a really kind of a longer intro, except actually in this case, that's kind of a point against it in some ways. I don't know. But yeah, that's my first thoughts on the intro. Let's listen to Flash again. Like I said, if you want to see my full reaction to this, obviously, go watch the reaction video I did, because this won't be a reaction to Flash, which I've heard already. But this lets me not be distracted by the insane choreography and lighting stuff, so I can just listen to the song now. So I might actually have more to say about the music. Ooh, that little rising synth, that's actually something I didn't notice before. It's almost like a camera lens, or like a jet taking off. Oh, obviously it's a camera lens. I'm stupid. It's called Flash. Like a jet taking off. I love that intro camera lens sound. Like a flash charging. It's so cool. And the first click. Oh, that's genius. The first click is like a camera click. So it's like the flash comes up, it charges, and then the first click of like that, it sounds like a wood block or some type of very interesting percussion, but that first one almost sounds like you're clicking the camera. That's so cool. Listen. Oh, that's cool. The quality of the vocals here and the mixing on the vocals is so good. And that's such a clean drop into just the funk synth. Notice they cut most of the percussion. They moved to just a snap. And they cut the bass synths for that part. And then they bring it back in. Also, this whistling is so nice. This pre-chorus is very good. Oh, it drops on the camera flash charge. That's so nice. Oh. For those of you who don't know, I listen to, well, outside of K-pop, I listen to basically two genres. I mean, I listen to most stuff. A sampling of things, but I listen to mostly electronic music. So like really, really cool electronic samples always get to me, so I freak out about little weird things most people don't. This like riser that they're using, it's like it's a nice clean, like a high saw sound. It's nice. I love the texture on the bass there as well. And then they bring that funk back in a little bit here, but they're not fully committed yet. I love this rap. Man, the rap is high quality. I hope we hear some more rap on this album. I hope that there's a fair amount of it. Because all of the rap that I've heard so far in this song is god tier. Other than that, this feels like it's just super well produced. I love that little vocal. Haha! I didn't notice that before either. On that drop, instead of the normal camera, it goes. Listen. That's so cool. Man, this is a fun song. Okay. man, leaning into that. That little synth riff. Or whatever it is. I'm doing it wrong. But I love how much they're leaning into that electronic production. Like, they just let it solo. Ah, that's so clean. So unapologetically in your face. Those ad-libs. It's just so good. Fresh. That song it's pretty incredible. I'm not even gonna lie. That song is very, 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 very good. And like I said, there's even more cool stuff that I noticed here that I didn't notice because I was paying so much attention to the insane video. But let me just say, I like the song even more on a second listen, and I'm guessing that trend is not going down anytime soon. I will probably continue to like it more as I hear more and more. Wow. Top tier debut title track, I feel like. Really good. I don't know how you're going to back that up with B-sides, if I'm being honest. I will be shocked if I hear anything that I... Generally on albums, I do tend to like B-sides more than the title track often. But I don't see that happening here just because the title track is so insane. Hopefully I'm wrong, though. Hopefully these are some incredible B-sides. Alright, here we go. First song that's like a real reaction and a real song. This is Like Always. Typing on a mechanical keyboard. I'm actually legitimately in love. Oh, they went with so much house production on this. Whoa, what is that guitar sample? This... Alright, I need to restart this. I just need to restart the song. I just need to restart. Okay, it starts with a mechanical keyboard. Let me just show you what I'm talking about, right? Listen to me type on mine, okay? Okay, you heard that? Now, I actually have pretty quiet switches, so they're not quite as clicky as those, but those sound, honestly, those sound like MX Cherry Red switches to me. I love this opening sample. Listen to this guitar coming in. Wait. Ah, it's so cool. And I love this vocal. And then they add the house beat. Yes. So much yes. Whoa, that modulation. Where's it going? Is it gonna drop? It didn't drop so much as jump. Oh, it like kicked up into funk again. Man, they like funk so far. This is nice harmony. Oh. Oh, the rap! I'm obsessed, guys. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this already. This song's gonna get so much playtime already. It's so good. I also love how distinct their two, either it's main rapper or lead rapper, the two rappers have a very distinct style, it feels like. where it's like you can very clearly tell the difference, which is cool. I also love how they're playing with the rhythm of this little like house. It's so good. This is so high quality. Ooh, they're leaning into funk, like funk and house a lot. I love that modulation. This whole build is an insane roller coaster. Okay, let me explain why. So right here, you hear what you expect to hear is like. So you expect to hear da 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 da, and then you expect it to go back to like something like this, right? But instead it does. Instead they slide up da 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 da. It's so cool. And then the drum riffs come in. I mean, it sounds like it's gonna drop. But instead they like kick up into like a MIDI funk guitar. It did say one of them liked to mess with MIDIs. The Machine, I believe. Another rap section? Yes! Nice. That MIDI funk guitar is so unapologetic, I love it. This is really good, guys. I love it so much. Okay. That's incredible. Quantum Leap, yeah, you're gonna get all of the playtime, I feel like. So I hope I paused and talked a lot about what I liked during that song. Just to kind of sum it up, I love how cool it starts. I love the twists and turns it takes. I love them leaning into like deep house elements for the beat, and also leaning into some weird like jazzy funk elements with the unapologetic like MIDI sounds. If you don't know what MIDI is, basically it's like a music file type, basically, where you're basically just playing with like raw instrument samples. Sometimes they sound bad, but if you use them, if they sound bad, sometimes if you use them like real instruments, but if you use them for a specific sound, they can sound very cool like they do here. That guitar is incredible in the use of this, I feel like. And then the fake out of the drop and that whole build, two completely distinct rap sections where both rappers get to go off. Also, I forgot their names. My early bias in this group, probably whoever that first rapper is that keeps going. Either the first rapper or the second rapper. I don't know. Yeah. I love that. The question is, do I like it more than Flash? I don't know yet. I feel like they're identically tied, which is already insane and great, because I love, love, love Flash. It's a different vibe. Oh, also, something else I was gonna say. It feels like it's a different enough vibe, but it keeps a lot of the same elements without feeling repetitive. Like, it's like, they keep the funk stuff, they keep the house elements, but like structurally, it's a completely different type of song. They also keep like the first rapper, second rapper order and changing the style up, but they also put a second rap verse at the end, whereas Flash didn't have that. So it's like, and they are leaning into the weird sample, starting with a mechanical keyboard, And like in Flash, how they lean on the build and drop being the camera flash into the like the wood block, like they're distinct, but they share enough elements that it's coherent that that this is the same group, and that is so hard to do and so good. And I just want to hear more. I just want to hear more. Here's I'm Here For You. Ballad? Ballad, maybe? Those first two songs would lead me to believe they're not going to make a normal ballad. Maybe they are. It's pretty so far. Oh. Whoever's voice that is my favorite so far. I know I said I love the rappers, unless that is one of the two rappers. Whoever's voice this is, I'm like stunned. No, this voice here. This is what I was talking about. 33. Starting at 33. Whoever's voice this is. Ooh, that emotion. Ooh. Wait, no, who's this? That's so pretty. Oh, that's a classy use of the violin. This is amazing. Also, it is a traditional ballad, unless they're gonna switch up in the middle. Wow, all of their voices. I love the textures of this instrumental. It's very, it feels like a real orchestra, to be honest. They put a rap verse in it! I love this group so much already. That rap verse was gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Can I call this a ballad? I'm gonna call it a ballad anyway. Oh, that bass is so rich. This feels like a recording of the real instruments. Or they're god-tier samples. That was so pretty. I gotta run that section back. That just the octave of the piano, an octave above. That's such a pretty line. I gotta hear this again. it's so good. Ah, the vocals, they're also unique.
I'm here for you.
I'm out of words. I thought there was no way they make a traditional ballad after Flash and Like Always. Just because they incorporated so many of the same elements in those songs while having different genres, different styles. I was like, the ballad might have like some really cool, weird switch ups. I will say there was one section, that first rap verse, where they did kick in some very cool stuff, but it still felt like a ballad. And one of the best ballad instrumentals I've heard ever, let alone on a debut album. But just how rich and well mixed the instruments were, so good, perfect use of the piano, the violins, the bass. It sounded like maybe some flutes, maybe some light brass. I don't know. The woodwinds were really good on this. The percussion, very clean. The piano, very, very gorgeous and distinct. The distribution of lines to so many of them that had so many different voices. I'm not sure if you heard me or paid attention, but there were like 4 or 5 times and I was like, okay, this guy is actually my bias because his voice. And then it's somebody else and I was like, wait, never mind, it's just all of them. And then they stuck the rap verse in the middle, which, like, excuse me? But it's so good and so emotional and so rich and so well-rounded sonically. I love it, I love it, I love it. This group, honestly, so far, they're my rookie group of the year. I think of every group that I've heard that's released, that debuted this year, X1's my group. They're my group. They're just my group. Like, so 3 songs already out of, okay, the intro I liked, but I don't know if you can call that a song. Basically, I'm 3 for 3 on Incredible Obsessed With now. This is really good. Okay, you got it, X1 version. To be honest, I don't know what these X1 versions mean. I don't know if this was stuff written and performed for the show. That's my guess. Or if these are songs, these are like covers. They're other famous songs. I'm not sure. So apologies.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to evaluate them as though they are X1 songs, even though I'm guessing they're not originally. Already liking it. Yup, they're my favorite group that debuted this year. No question. Ooh. I love just the leaning into the jazz, pairing it with the electronics and the incredible rap. It's such a cool combo. The only other group that I've heard do this is EXO and Super Junior. That's it. The only other 2 groups I've heard do this. And if you look at my channel, you know how much I cover those artists, how much I like them, so. Oh, that harmony on that. That's so cool. That's a very tight harmony. I love that synth. The little weird sample to that. Ooh, that riff. And they did what I call the they did what I call the NCT drop too, where they use a rapper as like the build up to a drop. Ah, yes. It's just like the jazz, the vocals, the hip hop, and then the house elements. It's so good. Okay. Ooh, nice little run. That was a nice run. It's gorgeous.
You got it.
It's so good. Like I said, apologies if that's somebody else's song. I don't, like I said, I don't have context for who wrote that or where it's from. I've never heard it before this, so I'm just, who knows. But it's amazing. It stands up. So far, all of the songs on this album, I'm going to listen to over and over again. It's such a cool combination of sounds. And it's unique. I know I compared them to some other groups, like EXO and Super Junior, in that it's just that they're combining an amalgamation of sounds that I like, but it doesn't sound like either of those groups. This group has a distinct sound. X1 has a sound already. Like, I think if I heard, like, a random song that they're, in the middle of producing or whatever right now, I bet you I can tell you like 9 out of 10 times that's an X1 song. And that's so cool to say, even though, like, especially when I haven't even listened to their debut once. I've not yet finished their debut album, and I'm confident that I could point out a song that they've made 9 out of 10 times. It's nuts. They have such an identity, and there's so much that I like about them. I just want to see if Move is going to make it like 5 for 5 on these songs. That's all I need to see. This is interesting. Oh, that's a sick bass. Okay. Ooh. That's a filthy bass. I love the super confident lines here too. And there's kind of the jazzy funk elements in the bass and this melody. And all their voices are so unique too. I love that flute.
Bring it back.
The bass gets sicker. I love their rappers. Oh, the flow. And then did you hear the jazzy piano riff at the end? That's such a cool lead-in. It's so cool. This is so good. Oh, that's a... Oh. That's so pretty. And there's the house, like, beat.
Let's go.
Drop back into that sick. Ooh, that's so nice. Man, that flute plus that bass it's such a sick beat. Their rap line is so good. They're... yup. Alright. Well, okay. I love all of the songs on this. Like I said, the intro feels a little bit long to me. The beginning of it is very cool. All of the rest of these songs I will listen to on repeat. Like I said, this group has an identity, which is insane. Very strong identity. They have one of the strongest rap lines I've ever heard. I think them and Ab6 are the two that I've heard in terms of like groups debuted this year, having a very strong rap line. Like, I feel like I might even, I don't know, I have to hear more of both groups to say for sure. But these rappers are nuts, off the chain, and the way that they use these rappers is better than Ab6, I feel like. In that they're putting them in the middle of like jazzy ballads, they're putting them in the middle of weird sections of like house songs, and they're doing really cool things with like the NCT style of leading up to a drop with the rapper. Like, they're just taking so many cool different sound elements and combining them in a really interesting way with the jazz, with the funk, with the hip-hop, with the deep house sounds, and then with a lot of like traditional K-pop chord progressions and things like that. Like, and just kind of rolling that into this really neat, cleanly produced package. And all of their vocalists sound so different from each other, but all good. Like, so many standout vocalists. Yeah, I don't know. And the choreography on the video, like I said, it doesn't account into this album reaction, obviously. But if you haven't seen Flash yet, go watch the Flash video. I beg you. You will do yourself a great service watching the Flash MV. Yeah, I love every single song on this. It's just banger after banger, and then like super one of the best ballads I've heard in a very long time, with a really cool rap section in the middle. And then just yeah, fantastic. Top tier. Like I said, gonna get so much playtime from me. And they're just incredible. This is such a strong debut. I love it. Like I said, I will make sure to link in the description below, at the very top of the description, the Flash MV reaction, which is obviously my first reaction to that song, as well as the K-profile reaction if you want to see my reaction to the members' profiles. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm going to throw this to you guys. What are your favorite songs on this album? Do you like this album? Do you agree with me that it's super strong? Are you not as hot on this? How do you feel about Flash? How do you feel about the MV? Just let me know all of the X1 thoughts that you have. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this. My name is the Newbie Warrior. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and please remember to stay newbie.